Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to be taking a look at CAD Yen and why I'm in particularly looking for short opportunities in this market. So in the Outlook video we talked about the potential for downside on CAD Yen from the weekly midpoint area, which is just this area through here. We took the high and the low, put a fib on there, 50% is the midpoint. It's also previous structure lows, and we talked about this area as a shorting opportunity this week, and now price hit it. We've started to see that impulse move form, starting to see price move to the downside. Now yesterday I looked at the potential short position on this from the daily midpoint, so we saw a large bearish engulfing candle with a strong close, and I was looking for price to come back, retest this zone in particular through here on the midpoint, and I wanted to see if price would come back, reject this area and continue down. Sometimes that just doesn't happen. It could still happen today technically, because we actually do have some CAD data coming out at 1:30, so we could see this completely reverse. It is forecast to be worse than expected, so if it is forecast and it does come out worse than expected, we could just see the market melt away. So I really want to have a little look at the potential for an opportunity here either way. So first of all, could look for price to hit the midpoint and see if it rejects, continues to the downside. Otherwise, we're probably going to see a breakout lower. Okay, so looking at the current price action here, we can see that the daily's broken through yesterday's low. We'll go into the sort of hourly time frame. Okay, what I'm going to do is click Control Y on my keyboard, and that's going to bring up the days. Okay, and we can see here yesterday's low came in around about here at 86, sort of 32, which is just these lows just through there. Okay, and price is basically suggesting to us now that the market is continuing the downward move of yesterday's impulse phase. So if it is going to continue that impulse phase, what we would likely see is price trade below yesterday's low and continue to push lower. And we can see we've had this kind of little move there where the market is now making lower highs and lower lows. So if I now go down into an even lower time frame and look at the 15-minute, what I tend to look for is breaks of the Asia session low, and the Asia session low today is currently this line here. Okay, this low that was formed in and around this area here was the Asia session low, because I believe if price is going to break out the Asia session lows, we could see some continuation. You can see nice rejections here, but also we're making lower highs as we approach this area, and now we're breaking out. So if price was to pull back, reject, we could look for a short-term trading opportunity on CAD Yen in and around this area. Obviously this is all news dependent. If the news comes out better for the Canadian dollar, what we could see is a rush back up to our midpoint level of yesterday. We could see a rejection there as price may be sort of overvalued at that point into that midpoint area. So keep that in mind with this trade in particular. I like CAD Yen downside. I think that we could see some downside. Just be aware that there is some news coming out very soon that could alter the way you look at entering this position. Obviously let that news come out, let the dust settle, and then look for a potential position in the market. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video breakdown, and I will speak to you in the next one.